What is going on, players, and welcome back to the Director of Football Journeyman with WIGAN. It's not been great since we were last. Today we're taking on Derby in the FA Cup. Hopefully going to make a little bit of cash because we are very short on cash. And Blackpool in the Papa John's Trophy North. As you can see, since we were here last, it's not gone well. It's been terrible. We've scored 2 goals in 6 games. And we've conceded lots of goals. We eventually played Lincoln. I think the match was rearranged 3 times. Because their pitch was just constantly flooded. But yeah, it's not gone well. It's absolutely not gone well. Transfer-wise, we've an offer in for Jake Forster Kasky to see if he'll join us, because we are very short on players. We have brought in Shea Nicholson, who's not very good. Again, another right back. I'm not sure why the Director of Football is so mad to bring in right backs. But Jamie Jones has also left for Cheltenham. And we've lost quite a number of players, actually. If I go to just the Burton game, just pick a random one. Curtis Tilt has gone back to Rotherham after his loan. Who else left? Someone else left. Oh, Darnell Johnson. Or right back. He's gone back to Leicester. Yeah. So we're low on defenders, which is not ideal, but we're just going to play the Derby game today, because if we could end our horrible run form, that'd be fantastic. Club atmosphere is abysmal at the moment because we are on quite the terrible run, and managerial support is back down to poor because, again, we haven't won a game in a while. Lee Evans is unhappy with the dressing room atmosphere. I told him, don't worry, I'll sort it. I've made it worse, so... But at least one player that doesn't like me has left. And now I have... Garner doesn't like me anymore. Okay. Captain doesn't like me. 2 weeks out injured. I have to see what happens there with him, because I'm probably gonna have to transfer list some of these players, because they're just ruining me. So this is how we are laying, as you can see, sitting 22nd in the league. Forgot to show you that. Maybe I didn't forget. I just didn't want to. Yeah, we're very quickly being pulled in by Burton and Wimbledon, and we did lose a game to Burton, or we drew at Burton. So it's, they keep telling me to go back to 4-2-3-1, but I don't know. We don't really have an attacking midfielder, so for the Derby game, we're going to stay as we are. And we'll just see how we get on, and then potentially move back to, go back to like a 4-2-3-1 gegenpress or something, and just see if that makes a difference. So we've Dillo on goal, James and Pierce as our wingbacks, Diaco and Long as our centre backs. 2 players you probably don't remember, because I forgot that Diaco was one of our players. Massey and Asgard as our wingers, with Lee Evans and Merry in central midfield. McHugh's form's just fallen off a cliff. So I was going to leave him out of this one for today. Keane and Joseph up front. Joe Piggott is back from his loan, which I suppose is good. I've also just gone in, and the opposition instructions, I've just told him to do everything to everyone. I do not want... Adam Long is not nervous about taking on Waghorn. I'm not looking forward to this. Nathan Byrne. Wayne Rooney starts today. David Marshall, ex-Wigan goalkeeper. Jordan Ibe. Curtis Davies. Bielik. Pumpfists. Underdogs. They don't care. That's fine. I'm not expecting anything from this game. This is the first game I'm playing today. It's the hardest game we're going to play today, I would imagine. We've already got two bookings. Pierce. That man. I'm going to throw the lads a bit of encouragement. We're 20 minutes in. And we hadn't conceded. Or almost 25 minutes in. We still haven't conceded. Massey has lost the ball. Long just boots it clear. I'll take it. Are they playing 3 at the back? Hardly. Whitaker. Oh, beautiful tackle by James to get across. Waghorn with the corner. Lee Evans boots it clear, and Joseph picks it up. Now Wilkeen has had Massey on the overlap, but no. To be fair, I'll take a draw. I certainly will take a draw. I'm going to give that a bit more encouragement. Pierce. Because whatever happens, we still make money from this game. Whitaker, how is he not offside? Oh, that's the one thing as well we've really struggled with is our strikers staying onside. Will Keane scored a hat-trick of offside goals in one of the games we lost recently. Which, you know, obviously less than ideal. So we go in at half-time with a 0.23 XG. Hands on hips. Expect a much better showing. Okay, that's motivated them. Well, some of them. James with a throw. Gets it in. Keeper punched it. Interesting. Evans all the way back to James. Massey. I'm not sure why James is taking the right side throws, but okay. Picks up the clearance from the Derby player. Massey picks it up, whips it in. Nobody's there, and they find one of their players. Whitaker's come loose. Long, kind of lucky that they let that play on, because I think Long gets back then to get it clear. I think Long would have gotten sent off, although he wasn't technically last man. We also don't have a centre back on the bench, so I'm hoping that we don't have to take a centre back off. But like, to be fair, we're playing against Wayne Rooney. Like, go on, James. James can't get sent off because he's our backup centre back today. Actually, he's the only other player on the pitch that can play centre back, and he's at right back. Dillo with the goal kick. Massey, beautiful first touch. What's he going to do with it? Gets it across, just easily cleared. Lee Evans doesn't get there. And now it's Whitaker from distance. Thankfully, he puts that one wide. 62nd minute. Definitely going to consider changes in the not too distant future. Right, 69th minute. Nice. And we are going to take off Tom Pierce, bring on Dan Smith. Take off Will Keane. Put him to support. Take off Joseph and bring on Reggie. Asgard is having a terrible game, so bring on Sullivan. So everyone on the left side got taken off there. Interesting. Buchanan, Evans, Rooney. That's cheating that they have Rooney, like. Nice. Kind of headed that on, but I don't think he knew an awful lot about it. And Derby are on the attack again, and that absolutely smashed the underside of the crossbar. Alright, that's a bit of encouragement, come on. We'll swap up to positive, see if that makes a difference. Keane picks up the loose ball, puts it through to Reggie. Can Reggie score? Reggie brings it back to Smith, and Smith can't get his crossover, but Long gets the ball clear. Long might actually be a very tasty defender. Keane to Reggie. It's easily blocked, and Waghorn goes for a run. Diaco gets a tackle in, but Waghorn still is the first to get the ball. He just walks past the defence. We got away with that one there, and Keane just nonchalantly walks towards the ball. We're losing against Derby, who, to be fair, are fourth in the league. Again, Derby have hit the underside of the crossbar. I would be furious. Just after this highlight, we're going to make a change. We're going to take Mary off because he is dying. We're going to bring on... we can't bring on... Okay, well... yeah. Evans heads it clear. Reggie picks it up. So Keane is nothing. Never mind. Okay. at a time. Extra, very attacking. No. So we get knocked up by Derby. It's only 1-0. It's actually quite a decent result compared to what we've had recently. So I'll take it. Can't fault you for your performance. It was one of those days, boys. I may regret taking WIGAN on as my first job. This has just been difficult. I'm also hoping that we made some bit of money off that, because financially, well, we made a bit. We made a bit. 340,000. We're still, our overall balance is still pretty crap. I'm fairly confident we're gonna have to get rid of some players. It's just a question of James has 2 weeks left on his current loan. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. It's just a question of if the director of football is going to sign somebody other than a goddamn right winger. So that is Derby game. We'll be right back for, like, how can you go from beating Liverpool's under 23s and smashing Bristol Rovers 4-1, beating Sunderland 3-0 to losing to, like, Lincoln? It just doesn't make sense. So we'll be back in just a second for the Blackpool game. Hopefully, that'll go better. I doubt it will, because they're top of the league. So we're not. We're really far down. We're doing so very poorly. So it is time for the Blackpool game, and I'm not looking forward to this. We have changed tactic ever so slightly. We still have games. We have a game in hand over Burton. That's it. And Accrington. So that's, could be worse. We're going with a balanced mentality. And we've made a couple of changes for this game. They really wanted to play Asgard as an attack midfielder. And yes, we are playing with an attack midfielder because we're doing the 4-2-3-1. I just want to see if this will work, because nothing else is. And I might as well try it. So Dillo is going sweeper keeper on attack. I don't think he's actually that good at it, but who am I to judge? Nothing else is working. Dackers, Cogley and Pierce are going to play as our wingbacks. Pierce no longer hates me, which is fantastic. Diaco and Long continue as our centre-backs. Murray and Evans in central midfield. Are we starting with Massey? No, we're not starting with Massey. We're going to put O'Neill there, who, he can't do it, but it's fine. McHugh and Solomon Ottobor as our three across the front, with Keane ahead of them. Crankshaw, who has, ever since he got his injury, we've been terrible. He is on his way back from injury, and Joe Garner is almost back from his injury as well. Makatungu is running out of contract with USBCO, and Barnsley are looking to take him on. Championship side Barnsley. He's been terrible for us. I have no interest in playing him. And Clemens, I didn't say in the last part of the episode, he went on holiday because he was literally dying. I gave him a rest, and he just was not coming up from, like, minimum hertz. So he went away on holiday. He had an offer from Wickham, and he's obviously rejected it. So yeah, we're going with a ball-winning midfielder again, because this is pretty much standard gegenpress. Again, all 11 players, we're just going to try and man mark and kick the shit out of him, because nothing else is working. And this is the best team. Neri Testa, get O'Neill out of this team. No. I'm not expecting an awful lot. I just gonna thrash my arms. I expect a better performance. I've motivated some of them. Dackers Cogley, he's not great, but all the right backs we're getting, not one of them can actually play even remotely well. Speaking of the devil, he's picked up a bruised ankle, which, that's just word for word exactly what I wanted to see pop up on the screen right there. This is at halftime I'd probably take him off because he's playing terribly anyway. We haven't had a highlight, so it's just fine. I wouldn't mind, to be fair, a nice little cup run in the Carabao Cup, but it's not going to happen. I know it's not going to happen. I'm not going to make myself think it's going to happen. Unless... No. Evans with the ball. Goes through to Keane. And of course Keane is offside. He's always offside. As a deep lying forward, his job is to drop a little deeper to pick up the ball. And there's 3 of them. There's 3 of them offside. Will Keane, the amount of offside goals he has scored this year is actually disgusting. What is the assistant not happy? So I'm going to point a finger. I'm not happy with your performance out there. It's motivated pretty much everybody, which is fantastic. We are going to take off Deckers Cogley because he is injured, just really bad at football, I guess, as well. So that's one of our substitutions already done. Do I change O'Neill? Oh, we won the ball back. O'Neill, I'm going to swap him to be a winger on support. Solomon Otterberg, can you actually do... You are better as an inverted winger. But we're going to put you on inside forward. Because why not? Evans gets it forward. Keane picks it up. He literally has nobody with him. So Keane has to do this pretty much by himself. Looking for a penalty. Gets it across. McHugh literally kicked it straight at the goalkeeper. Diaco with the header clear. This is not what I wanted. Pierce gets it forward. Keane doesn't win the ball, but Solomon Otterberg does come down the wing with it. Does a little few tricks, gets it inside, and then the keeper manages to get a hold of it. Well, got a touch on it, not quite a hold on it. O'Neill suddenly not playing that well. Who could have seen that coming? McHugh, oh, beautifully taken. Steals the ball away. Goes for a jog down the wing. Gets up to Pierce, who is playing on attack as well. To Keane. Solomon Otterberg puts it over. Right, Evans is playing poor, so we're going to take him off for put McHugh in central midfield. We're going to bring on Asgard, play as the attacking midfielder, because that's what they're constantly asking me to do. Is there anyone else I want to... Is there anyone on the bench I want to bring on? O'Neill's not playing that badly. I was going to take off O'Neill because I thought he was playing poor. But since I moved him to play as a winger, it's actually not playing that badly. Gonna give the lads a bit more encouragement. Can we end our horrendous run of form? I imagine we're not going to. It's going to stay on balance. We haven't won a game in 8 games. I'm happy just to go straight to penalties. So we are going to let them... We have one penalty taker. We have one player who can take a penalty. Point the finger. Home advantage is huge in penalty shootouts. Make it count. I have faith in you. I have faith in you. You could be the difference maker. Okay, I've motivated a bunch of people. We're going to penalties. Will Keane steps up to take the first one. Can he get it into the back of the net? Nope. Well, there goes our only good penalty taker. Garbutt steps up to take his penalty. Dillo with the save. It looked like it was over the line, but it wasn't. James, or right back / centre back / or yeah, he slots it away with his 10 penalty taking. Woodburn steps up to take the penalty and gave Dillo the eyes. Went, oh, I'm going that way. No, going this way. Solomon Oliver steps up to take the penalty next, our third penalty taker, and that was quite a nice height for the goalkeeper. That was, you can tell he's not great at penalties. Robson steps up to take his. Can Dillo save this one? Nope. The ball was pretty much in the back of the net before Dillo even moved. Left back Pierce comes up to take the penalty now. Probably one player that if I was in charge of the club, I would probably cash in on him because he picks up. I'm surprised he didn't pick up an injury on the way to take the penalty. Williams. Again, keeper saves it, but it looked like it was over the line. O'Neill. 18-year-old winger O'Neill. I was going to bring on Massey, and I didn't. O'Neill puts it in the back of the net. Now, hopefully... Right, everyone calm down. Calm down. Hopefully, Dillo can save this one. If Dillo saves this one, we're into the next round. And we would have beaten the best team in our division. Or the team top of our division. Kemp. No. Why did I even big it up like it was a potential to happen? McHugh stepped up to take our next penalty. Of course, the keeper. That was... So many of our penalties have been at like perfect goalkeeper height. Serkic steps up now. If he scores, we're out. And all we have to worry about then is the league, and we're doing really badly in the league. So, talk about perfect height for the goalkeeper. That was literally just to his feet. It was almost like he tried to Penenka it, but ended up just scuffing it. Merry, did not expect that. Just kind of walked up looking over his shoulder the whole time like, oh, get on lads. Bang! Back of the net. Lubala. Lubala. Lubble. Lubala. That's scraped in. Diaco. A centre back, who I forgot was a Wigan player. Just straight at the keeper. Who's Blackpool's next penalty taker? Because I'm feeling this is the last penalty. Ballard steps up. Isn't he the Arsenal? I'm pretty sure he just joined Blackpool on loan from Arsenal. He steps up to take the penalty. Can he be the one that puts him through? Of course he is. At least we went to penalties. You know? We did well. Our keeper played well. Not happy with how you performed out there. Lee Evans is demotivated. I'm thinking of transfer listing Lee Evans and Joe Garner. And maybe Massey, because their wages are way too high. We can't afford to keep them. Shrewsbury knocked out Man City's under 23s. Did not expect that. To be fair, apart from the penalty shootout, we did fairly well. Cogley's out for 3 days. Diaco's gonna... it was gutted to miss such an important spot kick, but would still take another if asked to do so. I really hope I don't have to ask you to take penalties again, buddy. So that is not ideal. 22nd in the league. Don't think we're going to do this again this year. It would take an awful lot. We are just shy of halfway through the season, and we're already more than half the points of the league leaders. Don't think we're going to do an awful lot, if I'm completely honest. What we're going to do in the next episode is we probably come back for Lincoln and maybe Bristol Rovers, just so we can get into February, and then at some point in March, because we have the youth intake will be arriving kind of probably around Sunderland, Accrington, Ipswich, be around here somewhere. So yeah, we'll come back in the next episode for Lincoln and Bristol Rovers, and hopefully we'll have ended this horrendous form, because I fear for my job. I'm genuinely starting to get worried that I might get sacked. The board are still relatively happy. They're disappointed we're not playing entertaining football, but it's hard to play entertaining football when your team is terrible. So yeah, we're also hemorrhaging money, which is, yeah, we had more money when we were in administration, and our net debt is 5 million. Fantastic. If you have enjoyed, please do make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with all your friends, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!